Welcome back, all my Minecrafting friends. This is the final player update for the June 2015 Minecraft Hardcore Challenge, Little House on the Prairie. So let's start right off with the team, the Gophercraft team of Scody Garbitas, Nathan Pelton, also known as Basket MC, Pulse, and Piker Eyes. They messed around some because they had already pretty much built the house. They added some furniture, looks really good, and they all survived. So congratulations, guys. Another successful month. Let's talk about John Fall 92. He led some sheep and some cows back to his house. He collected gravel, he collected leaves, he collected wool, he laid down some fencing, he put out some lighting, he made paths. He had a zombie inside his house, so one of his rooms he wasn't able to go into, kind of like me with this house. That's Junior there in the playpen, and Mrs. Witch running around. She's probably upstairs right now doing laundry or something. There she is. Anyway, he also made furniture. And next is the team of Ron Smalik and 8-Bit Dame. They put the finishing touches on their house. They added furnishings, and they did a lot of cool furnishings. I learned a lot about how to make furniture from watching their last episode. They got a gold tabletop. They also made a scarecrow for the garden so that the mobs stay away. I don't know how that's going to work. Next we have Technoscribe. Just a moment, I'll be right back. Okay, where was I? Let's see. Yes, Ron Smalik and 8-Bit Dame worked on the house, furnishings, gold tabletop, scarecrow. Cool. Very nice garden too. Okay, next we have Technoscribe. She went to a village and she bought carrots and potatoes and a saddle. Then she went out into the plains and got herself a nice horse. Came home, made a cake, and finished working on the house. She also posted episode 10 where she showed us a lot of other stuff she built, and it's really cool. You should check it out. She made a barn and some other stuff. It's nice. Okay, next we have Conquering. Conquering also went to the village and bought carrots and potatoes. Then she came home, did some farming, worked on the house, worked on the yard. At the end of her episode, she did some mining. Next we have Jade LF. Worked on her house, made furnishings. She has a very nice farm. And she posted a comment saying that she's not going to be playing in July because she can't get past day 1. She keeps dying on day 1. Really sorry to hear about that. Apparently I made it harder than I intended, because I certainly didn't intend for Jade to not be able to do it. But oh well. It's too late to change the rules now. Lots of people have already recorded a bunch of episodes. In fact, I've recorded several episodes myself, and it is tough. Okay, next we have J Gaz Mom. J Gaz Mom went to a village, didn't buy anything, went out into the plains and picked flowers for a while, went to a second village, didn't buy anything, then decided to head home, got lost, didn't know which way to go. Then she ran into some pumpkins, picked up a couple of pumpkins. Then she found her way home. She planted pumpkin seeds and she made cake. So, cool. Glad she made it home. Next we have the solo world of Ron Smalek. He, if you remember, in his last episode, he made his Conestoga covered wagon, and in episode 9, he packed up and headed out. Okay, so he's out of there. Next we have Boonslayer. Boonslayer worked on his house, went to the village, bought 2 carrots, spent some time arguing with himself, and I think the solitary nature of these challenges is getting to him. You know, it's like, have you seen the list of psychological effects of solitary confinement? I think he's suffering some of those from being in these challenges by himself. You might want to consider teaming up with someone, Boone, before you go completely off your nut. Okay, next we have Andy Doan, rhymes with zone. He went to the village, he bought potatoes and carrots, came home and made a cake. So, congratulations, completed the challenge. Next we have Ben of the Cell In Gaming channel. He picked flowers. He made a really nice little house there, and he did some boating. Next we have Baker Bell. Baker Bell finished her house, expanded her farm, and she put in her fireplace there, she has a cauldron, and she has a fire underneath the cauldron. It looks really cool. Next we have Smithy. Smithy worked on his huge house in the prairie. Okay, looks good, but boy, is it big for a little house. Next we have Nova Cookie 232. He worked on his house and did some farming. Next we have Ias the Bad, worked on his house, did some farming. Finally we have Tim Obert, also known as Captain Hook 5150. He went to a village, did not buy anything, went looking for a horse, could not find a horse. He made himself a golden apple, and he worked on his house. So, this is Mike Deering Jr. and Mrs. Witch signing out. I'll see you all as zombies in the July MHC. Okay, bye for now.